Thunder beat the Heat 115-101, opening the fourth quarter on a 24-0 run. And even though I have 24 things in my head to say about it, we'll just stick with the standard 3. So, here are 3 things. Number 1, okay, before we get to it, I just want to mention a couple other important sequences that set up the run to start the fourth. The one to finish the first half that had it to 11, then the good push to end the third led by Dub to have it to 10. The Thunder didn't really have their best stuff in this one, along with the Heat playing very well, building a 21-point lead. And they just kept hitting big shots themselves to stave off what felt like were going to be OKC runs. But the Thunder did enough to grind through the first 3 quarters and hang close enough to make the electricity to start the fourth possible. Number 2, now, the fourth quarter. It started with Lou Dort pulling in a tough contested rebound and then hitting a 3. And really, while there were fingerprints all over it from a lot of players, J. Will was big, Isaiah Joe as well, but Dort and Kenrich Williams were the catalysts to change both the tone of the game and also the intensity of the whole team. The fourth quarter you could submit by itself for Dort as an all-defensive team example, and Kenrich was just everywhere. On the glass, taking charges, hitting shots. Then it was an SGA back-cut dunk, then a Dort steal and layup, and then Kenny Hustle putting the finishing touches on the run with a dagger 3. In the end, OKC won the fourth quarter 32-8.
You know, in the second half, I thought we had some guys that were real catalysts in that game, just with their energy and physicality and mental stubbornness to not go away.
And number 3, kind of insane to think that there was only one lead change in this game, and it came in that fourth quarter. But one of those quiet things that matters is how OKC adjusted its standard rotation, with SGA checking out with a few minutes left in the third, and Dub taking that lead role to finish that quarter, and then having SGA fresh to play the full fourth, where he scored 14 points with 4 assists in the fourth alone. It's not a common thing for players, especially the caliber of SGA, to be willing to flex like that mid-game. But that's one of those intangible things that stacks up, and it clearly paid big dividends in this one. Next up, one more before the All-Star break, and it's against the Wolves in Minneapolis tonight.